Heyo, angels around. This is still Teacher Kimi of Kimipedia, and we are now at the fourth installation of our sample research topic. So I have in here another group for culture. So nakikita niyo sa pinakataas, it is number 7. But aside from culture, we are also talking about a lot about traditions in here. So this thing is about the culture and traditions that we have as Filipinos or as locals in our municipalities or in our province. So various localities and province have different traditions and culture that they have gained by immersing in their own community. So one of them is Saminlag. Saminlag is what you do the night before the wedding, or what the community folks would do the night before the wedding. So it's actually, Saminlag is a type of feast. So they eat, they dance, they do programs. Saminlag is a very exciting thing. I haven't really experienced it, but I have been invited for many times to attend Saminlag, and I don't want to attend it because you will not be sleeping the night before the wedding of your friend, and that would not be good. So Saminlag, the ethnographic research on the folk tradition on the night before the wedding. So that is, Saminlag is our local term in the province of Albay. But if you have other terms, wherever you are, so you can use those terminologies. Also, another thing in here is the tradition of fiesta that we have. So one group in my current students have actually produced this title, Fiesta Then and Now. They would like to describe what is the fiesta before and how the fiesta is happening these days. So fiesta or feast days are a type of tradition in the provinces that you know a lot about. So there are a lot of foods, a lot of dancing, a lot of going to church, a lot of church activities. So the focus of fiesta are usually the church activities that we have. And I recreated their title. I told them to just use this particular title, Fiesta sa Barrio, the evolution of a tradition. So that would be a more catchy terminology than just fiesta then and now. So this is quite historical, if I may, but it is mostly ethnographic also. We also have in here number 9. This is done by my friend Alex Michael Boribor. If you're watching this, shout out to you, my dear friend. Dr. Boribor is a master teacher 3 or 2, I'm not sure, but he is very good at his craft. So he is actually a writer. He graduated MA Literature and has been writing a lot of local books regarding our community and our society. So I would like to be like him, but I'm not getting into the zone yet. Maybe I'll get into the zone, but right now the focus is different. Number 9, likaw, an istoryang ligaw nun. So that is a Bicol term. Likaw, ligaw nun. Ligaw nun is a certain municipality, a city in Albay called Ligao City. And why is it Likaw? So you will just know if you read the book. So actually, Likaw is the tribe leader, I think, who have discovered the municipality of Ligao. So pretty much that is the summary of the story of Likaw, an istoryang ligaw nun. So that is an ethnographic research he has conducted and he has written. Number 10 I have in here is the gay lingo of Albay provinces. So if you go to various places in the Philippines, there are different gay lingos that you will hear. If you think that in Albay you are already very much acquainted with gay lingo, when you go to Cebu City or to other places in the Philippines, you will find that you are not at all that very good in speaking gay lingo, because gay lingo is different in various provinces of the Philippines. Gays are very much good in recreating their own communication so that other people may not understand them well when they are in public. Whenever they talk, during the time that I first heard gay lingo, I did not really understand any single word. But as time goes by and getting immersed to gay lingo, I started to understand how these gay people like me are talking. So they have another language and that is very colorful. These people are very bright. So gays who started learning gay lingo, or even I even know some guys, real guys, straight guys who knows how to speak gay lingo, and I'm very proud of them. It is such a fun thing hearing gay lingos. We also have in here Sachet Economy in the far-flung communities. Okay, Sachet Economy is one of the things that we have in the Philippines. Sachet Economy has many disadvantages, has advantages in different ways, but I think Sachet Economy and the way that people are buying a lot of Tetra Paks and plastic materials just to get a product is not doing very good in our environment. So sachet economy can actually make havoc to our environment. If you're going to, if you know the Sustainable Development three-gear model, it is composed of economy, environment, and society. So when one of them is not good, for example, sachet economy means that people would always want to buy a small piece of that of a product, so they will use Tetra Paks. So these Tetra Paks are in plastic materials. Then after using the product, that plastic material goes to waste. In coastal areas, this is very detrimental because they now serve as basura or as garbages. So they pollute the wastelands or the mangrove forests that we have. That is the effect of sachet economy. But to be honest, sachet economy has been here in the Philippines for a very long time now. Even some of the highly marketed products have started to adapt to sachet economy of the Philippines just to gain a market in our country. And sachet economy is not going to end anytime soon because of poverty, lalo na ngayon na may rice tarification law. Rice farmers in the Philippines are actually seeking for hope, as one of my students have used the term. So they want to find hope in the rice industry of the Philippines. I also have in here the folk healers o barangay apod. I think that is something that I have already written. So let's proceed I've given this to you already. Let's proceed to this one. Number 13, Turawis, an istoryang rawis nun. So, just like how my friend has written, Likaw an istoryang ligaw nun, I think we can also talk about the root word of the term rawis, which is turawis, as most people are saying, and create a story regarding that. So rather than saying a story in a very short and very uncoordinated manner, I asked my students to really write a story on turawis. I think just right now there is an idea coming in my mind that I think I will really ask my students to create a short story about turawis, or create a story about the root word of their barangay. So we can start with that. I can try to inspire them to look for more story, to interview people, to interview elders or knowledgeable others in the community, so that they can develop also their knowledge base on the society where they belong. We also have in here the number 14 under culture and tradition. Are the promises fulfilled? The content and discourse analysis of SONA 2019. I think this one actually belongs to society and social issues, but then again, it is in there. I think you can already understand the methodology that we're going to use in this, and what are we going to talk about. So just that you may want to find people who are experts, political experts, to deliver to you content and discourse analysis of SONA 2019. If you are someone who is taking up UMS, for example, this is a very good topic if you would like, but if you would not like that, so choose other topics. You can do content and discourse analysis on many types of recorded films or recorded video materials, any types of recorded messages, or any book. So content and discourse analysis is being done to anything that is recorded, spoken or oral or written. Another thing that we have under culture and tradition is Aurora. Aurora, I am not sure if it has to be Aurora like that or Aurora. Walk, pray, chant, and eat, an ethnographic study. Now, Aurora is a tradition we have here in Bicol. I don't know if other places have Aurora, but Aurora is a type of tradition by which people, especially the elders or teaching the young kids how to pray, would come and do parades at night while praying and chanting. This is mainly in connection with saints or with a religious affiliation, which is Roman Catholic. So we walk, we parade the the streets, we pray, we chant, then afterwards we eat. So mostly children would, when I was a child, I would attend this Aurora just for the pita that we call, or for a biscuit that we want. It's a form of reward system, I think, or they did not really intend to make it as a reward system, but it happens as it is. We know people. So when you talk about psychology, reward system, reward system is one of the few things that have been grounded as a theory. Many people have already seen it happen. Teachers are using the concept of reward system to make their students, follow them and be active in the classes, to make students want to excel in their classes. And the reward system for the students of UMS, of GAS, is something that they can actually explore with. So you can make titles like reward system in the preschool learners, or in the kindergarten of ganyan. So bahala ka. You know the system by which the teachers would put stars, moon, medals, the tattoo. It was that tattoo. So they would stick the star, the heart, the okay in the hands or in the faces of the children. And these children would be proud that their teachers have given them that because of their participation. So that is a very simple reward system, and you can explore that. So thank you so much again for listening. Again, the following are the topics that I have in here: Sabinlag and the graphic research on the folk tradition on the night before the wedding, Fiesta sa Barrio, evolution of a tradition, Likaw, an istoryang ligaw noon, a graphic research conducted by my friend Alex Boribor, and the gay lingo of Albay provinces, Sachet Economy in the far-flung communities, or Sachet Economy in the coastal areas of Libon, bahala ka, whatever title you have, the folk healers of the barangay, Torawis, an istoryang rawis noon. Of course, that is very ethnographic. Are the promises fulfilled? The content and discourse analysis of SONA 2019. not really about culture and tradition, but it may work. And you also have in here the Aurora, walk, pray, chant, and eat. So there you go. This is still just part of our several installation. This is the fourth installation. I will have to put in here fourth installation so that I will remember that I've done this already. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. If you have comments, suggestions, if you would like to communicate with me, drop down your suggestions and comments and questions down below. And please ask anything you would like to ask. Make arguments, bahala ka, but I would like to hear from you. Please share this video so that your classmates may also learn. And if at this particular point, marunong ka na din gumawa ng sarili mong mga titles, or you already gained the ability to create the titles by looking at the relevant topics in your community, by looking in your community, in your society, and what are the significant topics that can contribute to the pool of knowledge that you currently have.